most anticipated video so far. We have been tasked to use these gunship turrets to try and take out as much as we can, and that we shall. We shall do our best. Of course, doing this will provide its own problems, but we'll deal with that on an if and when basis. I hope everybody is doing very well, for I have been looking forward to this for a very, very long time. Trying for these little bits of munitions. There we go. Well, here we go. Rivet wants to give us a really good staff. Or a mace, or a staff again. What's the difference between this one and this one? Stamina, intellect, haste, mastery, spell power, stamina, intellect, spirit. I'll go with haste. Used a repelling rope to reach the ground. You've absolutely got it. I'm so sorry, I forgot I was going to be talking these ones out. Damn it. Tell you what I'll do. Nazgrim have taken command of the ground assault and has requested that you be sent to meet up with him immediately. We have several repelling ropes set up near the guns. Fastest way down you're going to find, save the one that ends poorly. We need to use a repelling rope to reach the ground. Okay, let's do that. It's only on this side. We do also have some posts, which we'll be looking at maybe a little later on. But down we go. We have repelled into and discovered Honeydew Glade. Right. Let's see. We'll go over here, and this will be a way to get up to the gunship. General Nazgrim, there you are. I was starting to worry we had to charge in and have all the fun without you. Finish them. The mission is we've softened them up. Now it's time to finish them off. Our fortress must be cleansed of alliance, and we've got nowhere to keep any prisoners. The hint of a smile crosses Nazgrim's face. You know what to do, Thundercall. The cowards will run if you give them the chance. See that you don't. So we need to slay 15 Thunderhold troops. It's not enough that we destroy their forces. Nothing must be left for them to salvage. Take this flare gun and fire it into their munition stockpiles. Leave them nothing. We need to destroy 10 stacks of Thunderhold munitions. We could do that. Let's get started. Okay. So, over the course of this week, not only do I have another Hunter, episode 3 is recorded, but I had entirely forgotten on how we were going to get them out, as it were. I had completely forgot. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do one day, another day. I know it sounds silly, but I want to keep them both going. Both of them have been doing quite well. But obviously I think this one, despite the ambience, of all this active battle stuff going on, can actually be quite relaxing. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch really, isn't it? Okay, well. So, on top of this, I also have a backup. See, my spare time, I've been trying to de-stress and generally get through the week. I've been playing and leveling a monk. I have a monk at level 85, pretty much where we are it was mostly done to see how fast it could be done. Like, in comparison. Because... Oh, am I in range now? There we go. In comparison to, like, when I was doing this initially, and I wanted to see how fast we can go. Just getting through it as swiftly as possible. Maybe doing some dungeons, but not really worrying too much about it. So I did another character, purely doing as many dungeons as I could. Turns out, even on this server, dungeons are fairly hard to get into. And so, because of that, oh my god, this guy. Because of that, it's been notoriously difficult for me to level effectively. So I've been doing 3 times XP gain, just the maximum at all times. And then I've also been doing just as many dungeons as I could, but there have been queues like 2 hours long that I still haven't managed to get into. It's frustrating, certainly frustrating, but it's not the end of the world because I know full well that I'm not going to be in that dungeon for very long, and I'm probably going to earn quite a few levels from it. I didn't know if that was being picked up there, but it is this time of the day where the ice cream man rocks up, which is kind of cool, but also very annoying. So, I am quite used right now to playing my monk in this, and so the amount of damage that I'm doing is actually pretty piss poor. So hopefully we can be able to do something about that. But for now it is just going to be killing them as best you can, as much as you can. Just walk out of this, okay, that's fine. There we go. God, this is taking forever. I've got so used with my monk to just rolling in, killing absolutely everything in not very much time, and then rolling out and going on to the next thing, like Touch of Death. It's such a useful thing to have. I just forget. But that's okay. We'll get through it. It'll just take a little bit of time. We have also just started on the end tier mode area. Yeah, area. So we're in the last bit, and we have gear here from a long... Well, we've had it for a while. Some of it's terrible. Hang on, let me just double check. My item level is 283. It's not great, but it's still pretty bad. Like, I can just about get into Cataclysm dungeons. So it's taking a while. Certainly taking a while. doesn't, and that's an easy way to get around and do stuff. We have our forms, our shape-shifting forms that will help us dramatically. We also have to worry about what level 90 talent we're going to go for soon. Is that an option? Oh, it certainly is. Let's try this then, shall we? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Well, we got out of there. I honestly thought we were not going to do well there, but... Why can't I fly? Cannot use while swimming. Oh, I've made a mistake. I've gotten so used to flying. Oh look, it just happens to be a flight path. Oh my god. Why can't I fly? Why can't I fly? Well, that'll take us back up, I think. Well, I hope so. We did get insanely lucky with that as well. I swear we would have died otherwise. No matter. We're back up. There we go. Lovely. So we have that as a nice little extra thing. But we can't fly. It will take a lot of money, I imagine. What does it take? Sorry? Wisdom of the Four Winds. But we can stealth and go slightly faster with it. And that will help us get the last bits off here. So we just got to be sneaky. Oh, we can do this and stay stealthed. Oh, even better. Just listen to the nice, relaxing explosions. Oh god. I went through trying to find as many mods as possible, which would reduce the amount of noise that the trailers, the cutscenes, I guess, would do. And no dice, unfortunately. There you go. Right, we are done. We are going to speak with General Nazgrim. We'll make our way over there as fast as we can, which is not very fast considering we're trying not to kill anything. We've gotten to the point now where trying not to kill anything is simply because it takes so goddamn long to do. Like, you've seen how long it takes for us to get any kills here. Alright, in we go. The Corcoran Elite, and there is General Nazgrim, so we will unstealth ourselves and make our way in. Okay, good work, Druid. We have them on their heels, and yes, we do. And leave them nothing. We've learned that their captain has barricaded himself in above us. The coward allowed his forces to die whilst he hid from our fury. Typical alliance. No matter, we cannot delay his fate any longer. I will scale the walls with my marines whilst you lead a small frontal assault on the ramps. Use your flare gun or munitions near the barricades to blast your way through. We'll meet you up top and destroy this pathetic excuse for a captain together. So we need to slay Captain Tauren. Let's get him. We're gonna go this way. That's one barricade down. Oh god, what am I doing? There we go. Let's try to figure that out for a bit. We'll have this last out and about. It seems like our spells don't do as much damage anymore. That may just be me, but... does seem like we're being hindered massively. All these guys are just a very close level to us. There's a druid incoming, don't let him get through. Now I could just sneak through these guys, but it's kind of funny. It would be too easy almost, and I feel like now, because we're not on any kind of modified XP, we're going to need all the XP we can get. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it now. Oh yes, I know right now, so I've been looking at my demographics, right? Thundercall, you're here, assault their leader, and we will back you up, sure. So I've been looking at my demographics and I've been trying to figure out what works best for most people. A lot of people will just switch off after a couple of minutes. So whilst I still have it under a certain couple of minutes, title cards, things at the start, thumbnails, do these matter in videos? I don't think they personally do, lest I would have asked this earlier, but it came up in conversation with another person recently who does ASMR, and they do all sorts of different kind of things for it. I wanted to know if you would appreciate that from my end. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it, but this person reckons that it's probably a good idea, so I'd like to get an outside opinion. If you want to leave a comment just saying, yeah, that's a great idea, or no, I don't think you need them, that would help me out massively. Thank you. Right, let's get this Tauren guy. Oh well, he's thrown himself off, and unfortunately he's been capped. Oh, he's got a gyrocopter. Oh, and they destroyed that. Okay. Damn it.
They had an airbase. In an airbase. My ship! My... Ah! Hellscream will have my head!
An airbase. They had a hidden airbase here the entire time. Had I known, I would have kept more men on the guns. I would have... Ugh. The colour drains from Nazgrim's face as his body begins to extrude a mysterious dark energy. But we know what that is. There it is, look. There we go. Look at his hands.
You, bear creature. What kind of sorcery was this? Stranger, your own
There it is again.
made manifest.
Pandaria is not like whatever land.
You come from. It lives and breathes. You should be careful what kind of energy you bring here. Ha! We bring only our honor and a desire to crush our enemies. Have your kind been aiding in your lives? It is not our desire to get wrapped up in your bloodshed. Now have your men lower their weapons. You will face two enemies on this continent.
Damn right, Bear. You tell him. So, a lot of these voice notes are acted as well, or they already have sound for it, so for most of them I will not talk during that. Nazgrim, they have an airbase. I have underestimated this Lion Captain for the last time. So many good warriors lost. There must have been a few survivors who were able to bail during the crash. We need every able-bodied fighter we can get. Find as many survivors as you can in the forest below, and I will investigate the wreckage itself. Rally everyone together at the nearby village for a counterattack. So we need to rescue Shade Master Kirin, Rivet Clutchpop, Shoika, and Sergeant Gorok from Honeydew Glade. Your assistance. The assistance of the nearby village has now become a necessity, Thundercall. We will need to use the village to regroup and tend to our wounded. Perhaps the villagers will join our cause after seeing the brutality unleashed by the Alliance. You will act as envoy for the Horde, ensure the cooperation of their leader. Do not disappoint me. So we need to attempt to enlist the help of Mayor Honeydew in Honeydew Village. Tauren Druid, who is Lord of the Shadowpan, has some stuff to say. I do not know the history of this war that you fight, and I'm not interested. This land responds to negative energy in kind, the hatreds, doubts, and violence you have brought here. Now ooze out of Pandaria like blood from an open wound. Your actions have wrought havoc all over these ruins. Clean up after yourself and meet me in the village below. I will do my best to explain what is happening here. So we need to kill 20 Shah Haunts and 7 Shah Harbingers. And we absolutely will be doing that. There's a Harbinger. See, that took a while. Shah tendrils increase the Shama damage taken. Movement speed is reduced and damage dealt is increased. That might help us out. It will. It will help us out massively. Ice cream man, we're trying to win it here. It's getting a lot harder to heal ourselves, but then we're also doing stupid stuff. And there we go. We lost an awful lot of mana there just trying to heal. Now might be a decent time to start looking into well, we got the Pearl Mink Tea, but we can't use that until level 90. Yeah, we never really used mana potions before, did we? So it wasn't really an issue, but now... done, so we can just get the horns. We'll go back the way. Ooh, yeah, back the way we came here. See how little it does now. It's nuts. the fact that we're having to use, like, the negative energies just to get ourselves... Oh, that's a big one. Oh, the sharp breath. I think it might be an attack they do. Explain it, wouldn't it? Yeah, I feel almost a little corrupted. There we go. We can do this. It will just take a long time. And gone. Awesome. That's all the Harbinger's done. We just need to get the rest of them. There we go. Sharpshooters. Interesting. Ooh. I think I tried to tap out there a little early, but we managed to get out. Let's see, how are we going to do this? I reckon stealth. Ah, no, they can all see. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. Hello. Shard-infested Prowler, we're going to take that one out. God, hopefully when we do start leveling, it will become easier for us, and we'll get better gear as well. Oh, but right now it is rough. Really rough. Are they all in here? They are all in here. Looks like we're going back in. Plus we've got so used to being underwater all this time, and you know, swimming quickly underwater and all that. Lovely gubbins. I'm going to move these as well over here. Just... Oh. More. Well, that's some range. I was not expecting that. our Shah. Now let's see if we can rescue some of the others. Okay, we'll regroup. We'll see if we can find these guys. So, it's been one hell of a week for me. Mostly. We had some friends come down, very dear friends of ours, we hadn't seen in a while. And this was a mistake immediately, I could tell. And we hosted them for a bit. We went for a day out. It was brilliant. We watched a joust on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And we just, we hung out. We had a great time. It was fantastic. And I've been watching their antics and their hijinks as they stay around the area. Tomorrow, and technically today, is the Cornwall Tattoo Convention. And I am entering the piece I am having done is being entered into a competition, which I'm very excited for. I shouldn't be alive, Tauren. I should have died with the rest of my brothers. We need to regroup, Sergeant. Go to the nearby village. Yes, Druid, no time for mourning. Let us avenge our fallen brethren and claim this land for the Horde. So yeah, it's being entered into a competition. The guy who is tattooing me was the winner of it last year. And I'm very, very excited for it. It's the first time I've ever gone to a convention to get tattooed specifically. It's the first time I'm getting this guy's work done. I'm very excited. He's a wonderful person. We've talked for a while and shared our mutual love of the game. That's the reason I'm getting it tattooed. It is a BioShock Infinite tattoo. And I am so in love with the concept. I cannot wait to get it on me. It's weird. I don't know if anybody else has this who has tattoos, but full well knowing that I'm getting a tattoo in a specific area is making that specific area itch. I don't know if it's anticipation or what, but it's very interesting. Shademaster Kirin stares blankly up at the sky and does not respond. Snap out of it, you're alive. Nazgrim diddles us to report to the nearby village. She took a pretty nasty spill. The damage is horrific. I haven't been able to wake her. Oh, you mean she looked like this before the crash? I have an idea. An old brewmaster trick. She's getting a little cup of the liquid. There you go. Good as new, I guess. What happened? I barely made it off the ship before it went down. Thank you. I'll make my way to the village. Stay safe. Alright. Kaylin Honeydew. The animals have all gone crazy. Normally the prowlers steer clear of the village, but now we can't seem to keep them away. I've never seen them act this way before. The mayor has summoned in the Shadow Pan, but they're not all here yet. Can you take care of those prowlers before they maul all of our farmers? So we need to kill a couple of Shah-infested prowlers, which you have been doing before. And Geo, just look at this mess. All that brew gone to waste. Tauren Zoo warned us against speaking to you outsiders, but I'll take any help you can get, or we can get. We were on our way to Dawn's Blossom to deliver our brew when the fighting broke out. Now all of our brew's been lost. You want to make it up to us? Maybe you can find some of our honeydew barrels. honey brew barrels that haven't been broken, then it wouldn't be a complete loss. Find 6 barrels. We can do that. Here's one. I see. I will help you carry the barrels, or did you think they were going to magically all fit in your bag? Well, you know. There's one. My village will not enter your conflict, though I fear your arrival has changed our peaceful existence forever. You're absolutely goddamn right. Heavy, but I can hold more. Keep going. We're going to take out this shower-infested prowler whilst we're here. There we go, there's one down. Alright, there's another one. Why have you brought your war to our land? What of your homes? Was there nothing worth fighting for there? Another barrel. I may have overestimated my own strength. That's okay. Here's another one. This honey brew is the lifeblood of this village. Now that is something worth fighting for. Look at him go. Look at him carry all that. That's fantastic. One. Thank you for your help. I'll make sure this honey brew gets back to the village. Try not to blow anything else up. You got it, sir. You try not to fall over, because that would be really terrible. Kind of funny. Let's pop a mushroom up. And another. And another. So, once I get low, I'll try and detonate them. See what it does. Ready now. I did barely anything. Should have left myself a bit more. Died there, but I will not be dying yet. Not in Pandaria. There we go again, here we go. Last one. It doesn't really do anything. Nature damage to all nearby targets and creating a fungal growth in each mushroom's weight, covering an area within 8 yards, slowing all enemy targets and lasting 20 seconds. Right, it just does damage. It doesn't actually... Right. I thought it healed me as well. It's a little embarrassing actually, but no matter. We have 5 more prowlers to go, and we still need to find Rivet and Shokya. But I know for a fact that Rivet may be stuck a little too high up for his own liking. We'll find him though, don't worry. No, he's up there on the map. That's 6. Where's he gone? Ah, well there's Shokya. We'll get up to her. By this ledge here by the farmyard. Shokya, What happened? Where are we?
Still alive?
On your feet, Nazgrim is ordering a counterattack. We're regrouping in the village.
You'll find the alliance. You know.
Regrouping in the village. I think I can make it. Good.
We will succeed.
Have one of those just in case. Right, last one. Oh, there's a person down there. Suji the Tender. Ah! Oh, would you look at that? Who's hanging about on the job than Rivet Clutch Pop? Here we go, Rivet. I got you, bud.
What's up?
Get me out of here. This lady's gonna kill me. Quit messing around and use your knife. Nazgrim wants you to report to the village immediately. Alright, don't get your trousers in a bunch. There we go. I'll meet you back in the village. Ellie Honeypaw. Well, isn't this just a fine mess? You need to seriously rethink your definition of help. Lady, you're dangerous with that stick.
Greetings.
All I wanted to do today was harvest my crops. Instead, I'm wrangling prowlers. I know, I'm sorry, I'm working on it. We have a couple more that we need to get. Currently 4 more. And then we need to go and speak with the mayor. But we can do that. There's none. There we go, that's 7. One more over here, that will make 8. $1,890 nature damage is like 1 tick of moonfire. Less than, well, more than. Maybe 1 and a bit ticks. It's just not very good. Kind of a shame, really. I thought that would do much better. I guess in the way that we're using this with balance means we're probably not going to use it that much. We still have Swift Flight Form and Symbiosis. Creates a symbolic link with grants the Druid 1 ability belonging to the target's specialization. Let's see. Nothing else new other than the talents now come at 90. And I really don't know what to go for there. The problem I had in looking this up is the same with the animals to use to tame for the hunter. All of the guides which existed for that are now very much out of date or archived. And so it's not really any use anymore. Right, we'll use our Kodo and we'll make our way through this as best we can. Oh, we aggroed 2 of them, didn't we? 3, 4. Oh my god, okay, keep running, 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 keep running. Okay. Honeydew Village. Should we allow them to stay here? We have wounded to tend to. They would bring more destruction to our village. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, right. Mayor Honeydew. Your fighting has brought about much destruction for our tiny village. Wow, we have no interest in your war, but we will not turn your injured away. Well, that's good to hear. Tauren Druid, your actions will have grave consequences if you do not move from your path of war. Well, yeah. Face the war with okay, I'm glad you took responsibility for your actions. Left unchecked, negative emotions can quickly overwhelm an individual here. Just as they started... excuse me. Just as they started to overwhelm the one you call Nazgrim. That goes for everybody else as well. Negative emotions can quickly overwhelm an individual left unchecked. That applies in real life. Ah, so you conflict at the ruins is beginning to pollute the local wildlife. This is very troubling. I have never seen a reaction so intense. Thank you for protecting the village, but it's a tragedy that those poor animals had to die.
I am finished. If it is war looming to bring to our shores, the very land itself will respond to your passions and your violence. I do not know what the ultimate consequences will be. Nobody does.
That's understandable. Sergeant Korok.
This land is ours.
These are the only survivors.
Just doesn't know it yet.
So be it. We will play the hand that fate has dealt us. He lifts his head up high, numbers be damned. This is where heroes are made. Okay, there we go. The achievement progress has been done. Complete the Jade Forest storylines. We're going to do every single one of these. Okay. Rivet claims to have seen Jin Jun abandon ship with the rest of the survivors. That means he's still out here somewhere. We can't leave him behind. He could be injured or worse yet, captured. Go track him down and bring him back. Locate him somewhere in the ascent of swirling mists and we'll get ourselves some moccasins. They'll be quite good for what we need. They're almost 100 item levels higher. Oh god, that's a lot of good stuff.
Our enemies may give these soldiers quarter at your discretion, but we are not choosing sides. This conflict is little more than a race war. Their hatred would engulf this land. We will have no part in this.
And there he goes.
I must go. There are others who have landed on our southern shores.
Alrighty. Ellie Honeypaw as well. It's not as much as I would have hoped, but it will have to do. I guess there's no sense in crying over spilled brew. Thank you, Ellie.
Have you brought fresh corpses?
It's a bit weird, but no. Right then. We have, in fact, here got a portal to Orgrimmar. We have a Fletcher here that we can sell some stuff to. We're not warriors. I produce only tools and light weaponry for hunting. Now, can you tell me anything about your village? We're a town of brewers and farmers. We hunt on occasion when we need to. That's where I come in. It's awfully hard to hunt without a quality bow. I agree. So, he's got loads of bows, and we have robes on. We also have this bit of kit. I'm gonna delete this. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. A glyph. No sell price. Keep it just in case. Keep that over there. We can't use that. A wand that we can't use. It's a shame. And barbarian knuckles of the beast, which look fantastic, but we also can't use.
Next one is on me.
Very well. So we have here a mailbox. We will look. All of our auctions were successful, and we have some ember silk cloth. I believe I must have done this off camera last week, just to get rid of the ember silk. But no, I can't remember. Did I? If I did it, brilliant. If I didn't do it, I can't remember. Right. Our hearthstone is set to Dalaran.
Oh,
I will be
hello.
changing that.
Farewell.
Honeydew Village is now our home. We can use it. Oh, there's Rivet.
Yo,
I can get used to living like this. I'm sure you can, sir. So, what we'll do, oopsie doopsie, we will speak with Jinjun. It's the only thing we can do. He's somewhere about here. Also grab some general goods as well, just in case.
Welcome.
I'll get some. Ooh, the difference between fresh water and spring water. We could. We don't need bags. Pounded rice cake. I'll get a couple of them. Yeah. Don't need the yak cheese curds, and I'll get some of these just in case as well. So we'll have some supplies. Right. Let's see. We're gonna go looking for him. able to do our next bit of flying until level 90, which means most of this is going to be done on mounts. As long as we stick to the path, we should not have any problems. Ah, that's where the crash went down. We've discovered the ascent of swirling mists, and here, this Jinjun even, sorry, grievously wounded, but senses that you are friendly. Monkey tings. Everywhere there be these monkey tings. Yes. I could have taken out the whole lot of them. I'm going to try and not do the accent with this one. Shot them one by one, then played dead when they begin close. Fell for it every time they did. Well, almost every time. One of them finally got wise, called my bluff before I knew it. They were using my eyes as marbles. Ran off with my goods and left me here to die, the savages. Help me, man. Let me die with my dignity intact. Collect Zinjun's belongings from the Hosen ground pounders. If you lose Jinjun, speak to him at the Okay. Of course. We'll do our best. That's better. Now let's get hunting those monkeys. Did he just blindfold himself? He did blindfold himself. Oh, of course, yes, because he lost both eyes, didn't he? Of course. Now, here is an ancient statue with a quest. It's plain to see that the statue and the surrounding ruins are of ancient origin. Clearly, this land has a deep history, which means it could not have been born of the cataclysm. And yet these waters have been explored for ages now with no record of anything here but open sea. Perhaps, if you were to sketch the pieces of this broken statue, you might shed light on its continent's origins now. I will take that to collect sketches of each piece of the ancient statue. Do I have something on me that means I am to be shot every, 10 seconds? I really don't know. Right then. Here are the monkeys. We're going to try and take as many of them down as we can. So we need his rifle, his left eye, his right eye, and Snuff's corpse. I imagine Snuff was the one that got him. Gone and done to the rifle, so he's got his rifle back. Look, there it is again. Brilliant. Okay. Well, there's his left eye. It's his bad eye, but it's a good start. We have a piece over here. General Nazgrim is somewhere nearby, because we've just heard him shout he'll have all of their heads. So let's go and see if we can save him. Fortunately, you can still make out enough detail to sketch what looks like a creature's torso, so we'll sketch that. Lovely. We'll take out the monkeys. We only need... Oh, we've got his rifle and his left eye. We just need his right eye and another monkey's corpse. Now, my hunting eye. I'll be able to make it. I'll be able to rest in peace with the ancestors. That's fantastic. But I think I know where the bombardment is coming from. Of course, it's coming from the airfield. That will make some sense here. Where is he? I swear he was just here. That's okay. We'll see if we can take these guys out. We'll go aboard the ship and see if we can find anybody else. There we go. Oh, and they killed Snuff. Wait. Snuff was a cat, I see. We've got the goods, my friend. He sobs. They done killed Snuff. What did old Snuff ever do to them? Oh, I was about to curl up and die. Now this, Snuff and me go way back. Now, no way I can face Snuff in the afterlife without avenging his death first. These hooligans be led by one named Conk. We gotta sniff him out and then snuff him out. For Snuff. We'll get ourselves a very nice tunic of eminent domain. Speaking of, there are the boots. We could pop them on and get ourselves slightly better. It must be an artillery barrage. Okay, well these guys are giving us a very good supply of windwool cloth. Let's say we don't actually need anything else from here. So we need to sketch out some statues and kill Conk. We can do that. Ah, just saw the shadow of a gyrocopter up there. That would probably explain where a lot of the bombardment's coming from. They're just dropping bombs on me. We'll try and go round the monkeys as best we can. If we find any other pieces... Ah, there's one. An ancient statue arm. I like how it... Ooh. Let's get this guy. Ukum. There we go. This portion of the statue tells you little other than the subject actually had arms. Well, there's one. There is a head. That came from over there. Probably that. That's okay. We've almost got him. Alright, there is the head. Maybe that's just a big scary mask on its face. No, that was its face. Just about dodged that as well. And over there is its shoulder, for which we'll make our way over and then kill Conk. There's its shoulder. The statue's shoulder looks quite imposing in relation to the rest of its features. The subject was clearly a mighty creature. Perhaps it's a good-natured sort, or if not, then maybe extinct. One can hope. So, we have completed the quest monstrosity. As you look over your sketch, you can't help but hope that these creatures don't really exist. I've got some bad news for you, Chief. I believe Conk is in there. So we'll try and get there as quickly as we can. Because I've just realized how long I have left here. Oh no, that was a bad idea. losing so much mana, which is good. There we go. We got it, including some gauntlets that we can't use. We might as well pop this on. Well, what do we lose? We lose more than we gain there. What else? Yeah, that. Shoes that we don't need. These motes of harmony we'll also keep to the side. Okay. There is Conk. Let's get him. There he goes. Now I'll be off with the snuff. He will lay down and he will die. Ah, well, there's General Nazgrim. Zinjan is lost. This is a dark day indeed. These vermin will pay. And there is our eminent leather armor. Once we defeat the Alliance and their allies, claiming this land will be a fitting testimony to the tenacity of the Horde. We will next assault the airstrip. I have found their hidden airfield, so if I have been fucking shot at it from the last, 40 minutes. The strong arm airship. It wasn't hard to spot. It's swarming with Alliance. They think they wiped us out, but we're Horde. We fight even until we're corpses, and sometimes even afterwards. Let them taste our steel. We must slay 15 strong-arm troops at strong-arm airship. Airstrip. Okay, strong-arm tactics. Scouting reports from the strong-arm airship are in, and I've underlined a few high-priority targets for you. 2 gnomish mechanics have been keeping Alliance gyrocopters in the air. Take out the mechanics, and the gyrocopters' numbers will dwindle. A dwarven Death Knight wanders their perimeter. He's an adventurer like yourself, loosely allied and highly dangerous. Finally, a name I recognize. Corporal Jackson Silver. He's a hero of the Alliance and a dead shot with a crossbow. Good luck. We need to take all these guys out. We, however, will not be doing that today. Shoki is an apprentice herbalist. Okay, that's a very interesting thing. There is another quest down here. Rivet wants us to do something.
Hey, how you doing?
I spotted some shoulder-mounted rocket launchers on the way over here. They might have been fireworks, I don't know. I'm just going to assume that they were shoulder-mounted rocket launchers until I'm proven wrong. Point is, in the arms of a skilled druid like you, they could probably take down a chopper. If you find any lying around, try pointing them at those poorly built gyrocopters. So we need to pick up requisitioned firework launchers in strong-arm airship and use them on 12 strong-arm gyrocopters.
Have a good one.
We absolutely will be doing that, but we won't be doing that today. This is the start. Let's look at this. We have gone from here to here. This will take us a long time, and I am so excited for it. Thank you everybody who has made it this far. You are the reason I'm continuing to do this. It's been so much fun. And hopefully next week we'll be back with more of this. So from the Nook of Conk, we will see you next week. Take care everyone, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.